Oye, Tommy, dame el fuego, papi.
I'm just trying to see that Lizzie.
Hold on. Welcome to another episode of Hoopers and Shooters. Shout out to the man there. We've got Gops here.
Come on.
And the OG, my guy himself.
Come on. You
Chris
already know.
Capo. What you saying, my guy?
Gucci down to the socks. You
Come
already
on.
know.
But yeah, what were we talking about? What were you saying about personality in football?
Yeah, I just feel like I don't really care what footballers do off the pitch. That's the type of person I am. But at the same time, as a not even just as a fan of the certain club, just as a fan of football.
Yeah.
See, I like players doing stuff outside of football. Whereas if he's rapping, I see a different side to them. Or if he's like, Neil Mopai is a great example.
Yeah.
He's a troll.
Yeah.
I like them type of players.
Yeah, I like that. See, the reason why I'm saying specifically for the man them of where I advise them saying don't make music is because if your season hits the fan and you have a dry spell, people are going to use that against you. It's going to be constantly used as ammunition against you. And it's also the taboos of what come with, that lifestyle or with being an artist and things along those lines. Subconsciously, you don't want that being affecting your game because guess what? During training or if the games of where you're flopping or whatnot, that's going to be used against you. Oh, too busy in the studio rather than being in the changing room, in training grounds. Just little things like that. That's what I'm saying. Just focus on your game. And right now, respectfully, you man aren't really at a position of where you're the top of tops. You feel me? You see, when Ian Wright was doing it, Ian Wright was Ian Wright.
Yeah.
When Andy Cole was doing it, Andy Cole was Andy Cole. You feel me? Them man could afford to do it because they achieved such a level of success. But these men, it's like, yes, you're still up and coming. I still feel like as if, yes, you are solidified, probably amongst your peers or even it might be amongst your team, but bro, there's still a level for you to go to. You feel me? That's why I say it in that sense of where it's just be cautious. Just be cautious of it. Like, you don't really need to...
But see, for like this instance now, yeah, because I think there will be, and Juba Outcome songs will spark this topic.
Yeah.
Like, timing plays a part as well. Like, season's done, it's summer.
Very true.
And
Very true.
I hear it. If it was mid-season and both of them were having like a downhill
It's
season,
fun.
So you
then
feel
you
it fun?
told them.
Yeah,
So
it's just
you
a bit
thought
fun.
they wrote it when the season was done? Or you don't think they were...
No, of course they wrote it before, but I'm talking like releasing it. I think they've done it at a good time. Like, no one really cares what you do now.
Yeah,
Enjoy
that's the positive
I
of
hear you, I
it.
hear
The
you.
only thing is what I'm saying with it is it's like, but just focus on your football is because I just don't want it to be ammunition against these men. Because you can still be doing good and guess what? They'll still get onto you. I'm pretty sure you'll talk about it later on with Saka with the recent back page image as well. So that's Saka at that level that he's still getting scrutinised. With you, man, you man are still on a, not to say come up, but you haven't reached that level.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, of course.
Is it because it's rap though? If I'll give an example, if someone like Ben White made, I don't know, like a Oasis type tune, like a Wonderwall, yeah, will we be like, oh, he needs to focus on football? Or is it because the stigma around rap where you're thinking, are these
Stigmas
guys
of
trying
it,
to be
bro.
bad men?
It's this, no, it's not the sense of them being bad men, not at all. It's the stigmas of what come with it.
Because
Of where
obviously
we're
the
saying,
tune we're talking about is don't.
yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
Because you don't want it to be a case of where now, a man, even though it's just wordplay.
Code, cause
You know, it's just wordplay and just you get me little things like that, but you know it could be used as ammunition against them.
okay.
All it takes now is just that one day of where, say for instance, God forbid, Iwobi has a horrible spell or Akpom has a horrible spell. Next minute they use that against him. Then that's when they look into the context of what's being said. The next minute it comes out as these men are promoting this, and really that's not the case. It's just them being witty and enjoying themselves.
does that put you off signing a player that makes music? So let's say Rafael Leao, Memphis Depay.
Do you know what I think it is? It makes me question, okay, a Rafael Leao is when you come to London or Depay. Let's say, for instance, if we were trying to sign them, it's when you come to London, will London lifestyle and what follows around it be a distraction to you?
100%.
You feel me? Because there's certain people where the talent is there, that's no problem. But the issue is outside of 8 till 10 or 2 till 5 of training, outside of game days, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And we've seen those issues, unfortunately, with quite a few people where the nightlife and everything surrounding them and around them ends up throwing them off their game.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing I would say is that this is the stigmas of what being a rapper comes with. I wouldn't necessarily say it's the rap music as a whole. It's just the stigmas. And that's what I'm just saying, man, I'm just look after yourself and protect yourself, because guess what? These tabloids, these journalists, these Twitter football critiques. They've got these pundits. They will use that as ammunition against you.
But at the same time, like, it's never on a disrespectful thing, innit? But it's like, it will be an act from someone to really come out in the media, though. They ain't got the need. Okay, obviously, they're big names. They're established players in professional football. But it's like, if you saw something about Chuba Akpom, you're not clicking it on the media. So I'm like, just let them have their fun, innit?
No, I do hear you. That's what I said. It's not like as if they're a big six team or anything.
Yeah, like, there's not much eyes on them.
If you find out Saka made a tune, would you have an issue?
I'll be fuming.
No, I wouldn't have an issue in it,
I'll
but
be
I'd say
fuming, bro.
he's wrapped himself up. Like, he's gonna get.
I'll be
You know what's gonna
fuming,
happen,
bro. You know the spotlight's on him for anything, bro. He can't even him having a chick. Became an issue. Him just doing ordinary, normal things, bro, was an issue.
Do you know what? We'll come back to Saka because, like you said, we need to discuss how this country makes him the face of things.
Face of
not
failure.
Positive. Yeah. But when he's cooking, someone else is on the front page. Yeah. But Arsenal Football Club.
Boy.
You lot ain't seen us for a minute. The season's now ended. We actually went to the last day, but unfortunately we didn't win what we thought we were all going to win. We did win the match in the end, but so did City. So we finished second yet again. Back to back. We finished second. Won no other trophies. Sometimes people forget we were in the FA Cup.
We did.
Okay, cool. We were in the FA Cup.
Shout out Jose Mourinho.
Carabao, and we were in the Champions League, but we did win the English Super Cup.
Yeah.
Man
Correct terminology.
How do you not feel about the season?
Should I go first? Yeah. What I feel about, look, yeah. Obviously, like any Arsenal fan, it was disappointing not to win the league because obviously, like I set myself up for failure. It's like, but it's like I'm just craving that feeling of like a Premier League success. But at the same time, it's like for me, I've seen progression, I've seen players improve, and I know where this team's going. So it's like for me, it's not all doom and gloom because I know. I said it. I genuinely believe next season is 100% Arsenal season. It's got to be because I see the team is there, it's ready. We're just missing that one number 9. And I feel like if the team can get it correct, and plus we were forgetting, we had injuries. We had Thomas Partey who came into the fold during the crunch time. And I want to say elevated us, but he secured wins for us and made us play better in midfield. We didn't have that for like 90% of the season. Left back, inconsistent. It was shifting and changing between 3 different players, not just 2, because it was Zinni, Tomiyasu, and Kivio. But at the same time, but yet we still come out with the best defense in the league. I think City only scored like 2 goals more than us this season, with once again an inconsistent left-hand side swapped around with Martinelli and Trossard, and that number 9, Eddie Nketiah started like how much 10 plus games. Jesus started another 10 plus games, and Havertz again once started a 10 plus game. So I feel like throughout the whole team, a lot of people won't speak on it, but in key areas there was inconsistencies with the players being played in their positions. Yet we went to the last day of the season. I feel like once Arteta, and I feel like he will, nails down his preferred starting 11 with no changing, we're the best team in the league. That's a fact.
For balance sake, yeah, because you lot know my takes anyway. Are you just doing a whole lot of woofing? As in.
We just drew man out for no reason.
For no reason.
No, do you know what? Just to make it balance. Yeah. Because some people could be like, bro, maybe your manager just can't get over the line. Maybe you're always going to keep saying, maybe if, under this manager. Because next season, he might also keep changing the left backs. He might continue to keep changing the strikers. He might continue to keep changing the left winger. So is this something that is always going to keep happening under this manager and is always going to be the ever so close guy?
But Reece, you see, one thing I can't take it from Mikel Arteta is no matter what anyone says, you can bring up the trophy argument, fair enough. But bro, every single year we've seen progression, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Next season, from the only way up is to win in the league. Yeah. So if the trajectory and everything that I'm seeing is gonna be right, next season has to be the year, bro. Unless we just have a dramatic fall off, where then okay, cool. The negative Nancy's, you can have your fun, and maybe I'll start looking into your conversations a bit more. But till then, I've saw progression last season, season before. I'm expecting the same next season, but this progression only means one thing to me.
Okay, so because there was progression, even though we done similar to what we done last year.
No,
second.
No,
we ended up with 28 wins. So that is low key progression.
Most in Arsenal's history.
No other managers done it. I'm saying to you, what if he gets 30 wins next year but still doesn't win the Prem?
Can I intervene on this? All right. So firstly, where I had to cut you off and say no in that sense, is that you have to remember, usually the seasons go the other way around with us, of where we start off well and then we usually will fall off. There'll be a decline between probably, let's say, February, March, around them times there. It's heartbreak hotel settings from Valentine's Day onwards for Arsenal fans. From then on, that's when we're out of pretty much everything. You know, this year was the opposite way around, of where we started the season very shaky. And that's what a lot of people seem to think. When I see people say things like, oh yeah, we had a great season and blah, 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 I look at it and feel like we started off those first roughly 17 games and it was just so weird. These experiments that were done, I do feel like the Timber injury messed up Arteta a lot, where we saw reports where they said things like, oh, when they want to get a player, there's
Timber and Partey.
180 pages worth of information on this player and how they will implement them into our team. So I do feel like the Timber injury did mess things up, where you just thought, damn, I have to try and improvise. All right, obviously default Zinni, bring him in, it couldn't work. Oh, damn. Oh, Tomiyasu, okay, cool. He's going to Asia Cup. Then he's come back injured. Then it's like, damn, Kiwiyo, let me try and see what you can do. Okay, can't do the inverted thing. All right, cool. All we've got to do is just overlap. Just do overlapping runs. Don't worry, we'll sort you out. Like, in the sense of we'll make up for it. So he's had to improvise constantly in that sense. So that's why I do have to give Arteta the credit, where he's had to improvise and make. We can swear on here, innit?
Yeah.
He's pretty much made like sugar out of shit.
Yeah.
In a sense of where, look at where we started off. Bro, look at where we started off, as you said. The first 10 games, NKR up top.
Yeah.
Then after, Jesus comes back, starts doing Jesus things.
Didn't even mention Havertz in midfield.
Exactly that. That whole left side was horrible, bro.
It's the left-hand side
That whole left side. And I feel like it's, to some extent, that whole left-hand side in just Premier League football this season, left side is for every team, was just horrible, bro.
You lot are waffling. Listen, let me explain something to you, Capo, yeah? I forget doing the devil's advocate. I don't care about that. Let me explain something to you. The first half of the season wasn't as bad as you lot make out. Now, let me break down the mathematics. I even had to go and check. I had to go and check again. That's what I was doing, yeah? Where the howler came was December. Yeah. Let's sometimes just put our hands up and go, do you know what? That was a freak December. We went to Anfield, got a draw, something a lot of people might not have thought we would do. Yeah. And then the 2 games that followed that was absolutely tragic. Yeah. West Ham and that ruined it. Yeah. Because before that, okay, Saka, I think, gave Pereira the assist. That was a freak moment. And then Zinni came on doing whatever he done. That led to the Fulham 2-2. But that game, when you watch that game, Arsenal were dominant. Martinelli should have finished that game off. For me personally.
Before that December, did you drop any points before that?
Yes, we did. Yeah,
we did. No, I'm about to break down to you where we dropped the points. Yeah, so
Tottenham.
Fulham was 1. Yeah. Tottenham was 1.
Chelsea.
Chelsea was a poor performance. Cool.
Newcastle,
we lost 1-0.
We got done dirty.
They bullied us.
Aston Villa
1-0.
Yeah.
So, but remember that Aston Villa team was it Aston Villa away? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Aston Villa away.
They beat Man City
at the time we played Aston Villa away, I don't think they lost 1 game away. Let's keep context into this, innit? Yeah. So that Aston Villa away was a tough time.
It was at home still.
Oh, was at home?
Oh, sorry, away for us, but they were at home.
Yeah.
And they just beat City that like 2 days before.
Yeah, and they never lost a game at home. I'm pretty sure.
But we should have won that game.
The Havertz thing.
So wait, hold on. So you're making my point. It's every game I'm mentioning to you. You keep saying we should have won now.
All right,
but
cool.
I thought you said it was a howler's first half of the season.
I didn't say that.
Can I bring up certain things as well then? All right, cool. So cool. Nottingham Forest, the first game.
We bodied them.
Hear me out, bro.
Okay.
That Nottingham Forest game. Yeah. We ended up going in squeaky bum time at a point when we didn't need to.
Bro.
Yes. Can I finish?
But what's Capo doing though?
Can I finish?
Actually, you're going to be the referee today.
Hey,
what Capo's doing.
Can I finish?
Okay, go on.
All right, cool. So after that, We end up having the Crystal Palace game.
No. Can you finish the Nottingham Forest game?
All right, Nottingham Forest, yes.
We dominated.
But we dominated for like 75 minutes. As soon as Alanga came on, we made that game uncomfortable. Where it was just like we didn't need to, bro.
No, we made it uncomfortable, but we still.
After watching that game, we looked at this and thought, why isn't there no fluidity in this team? There's something that's just weird. Remember when we was doing that weird experiment of Partey and right back, Gabriel got dropped, the Havertz LCM at that thing at the time was just like, bro, this might not be working. It just seems weird.
Can I ask you a question? 30th of January, what was the Nottingham Forest result?
1-0.
2-1.
Oh, what was it?
2-1.
And then the game you're talking about, what was the result?
Oh,
2-1.
Jesus, innit?
Oh, so why was from January we were cooking, but the one in the first half of the season was squeaky bum time?
Because the fact of, simple thing, we had Partey at right back playing inverted. We had no Gabriel in there. We had Havertz as an LCM8. Bro, he had Nketiah up top.
Timber got injured that game as well.
Timber got injured. We looked at that game and just felt like, okay, yes, we've won this game, but something seems weird. That's all it was. Not saying that, okay, I'll take it back. We weren't shit. We just looked and thought, there's something that
We
seems
dominated
weird.
that game, bro.
Bro, we dominated the first 70 minutes of it. We didn't need to make those 20 minutes that awkward the way it was.
But what I'm trying to say to you is, the reason you didn't see the way your narrative for the first 2-1 is different to the second 2-1, and it's because you didn't have an issue with the lineup on the second 2-1. Because you had an issue with the lineup on the first 2-1, you have now made it Arsenal were struggling.
I never said we were struggling. I just said we looked shaky, bro.
Okay, do you know what? It's end of season review, yeah?
Even down towards the... Can I continue as well? Yeah. Crystal Palace 1-0.
Crystal Palace, go on.
Crystal Palace 1-0 game, yeah. Yes, we did. We were dominating predominantly in that game. However...
That was control.
It was, yes. But you do look at that and do think, again, that same fluidity that we expected as Arsenal fans was just like, why isn't this like transcended from last season to this season? Like, what's going on? There were certain games that we did look at and feel like as if there's sparks of last season, but we're just like, I don't know what it is, but we're not really playing as fluid as we used to. Then it came a point, they started molding more and more and more and more. Then we thought, okay, cool, you know what? I actually get what this guy's trying to do now, where Arteta has actually got us in games where we're controlling a lot more. Makes sense.
You notice I keep saying the word control.
Of course.
You're right about fluidity, but the reason I've never used the word fluidity once, if you go back to all of the old school Hoopers and Shooters episodes from this season, I kept saying to them, cohesion is a big factor here.
Of course.
You've got 2 new players out of 3 midfielders. Mm-hmm. Rice was new, Havertz was new, and they were playing with Odegaard. Of course, it weren't going to just mesh like anything.
I agree.
So for me, I was seeing control, but I was seeing what you lot were saying there was a lack of cohesion somewhere. But we were still controlling the games quite well.
So what
Even the Fulham 2-2 frustrated me because we should have won that game.
All right, cool. So what I'll ask you this year, you see the Nottingham Forest game?
Yeah.
Compare that to Community Shield of how we looked like. You see the Community Shield, there was that fluidity that you talk about that was there from last season of where we looked at this and thought, oh my God, we're actually cooking that game. See that Man City game of the Community Shield? I never looked at that and thought, we look horrible. We look crap. If anything, I was more excited thinking, boy, Rice, Partey, Odegaard, Timber at left back, that is going to be crazy. I was excited for that, bro. But then when you compare that game to how we looked at Nottingham Forest in those, like the second half, specifically those last 20 minutes, you're looking at that thinking, that fluidity isn't there, but we got the result. That's the main thing. Crystal Palace, we know how Selhurst Park is. It's a weird, spooky place.
I thought that was a good
we just
result.
want to end up just getting those 3
Was
points
it
and
Monday Night
bounce.
Football as well, no?
Yeah, it was a Monday. It was a Monday game.
We know how that
we just
was.
want to get the 3 points and bounce out of
Did we beat Crystal Palace last season?
Yeah, we did.
At their home?
Yeah.
Oh, we did.
It was the first game of the season, I
It was
believe.
the first game. That was pink kits and vibes.
Was it Pink Kids? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
The
that's
season
what
before.
Martinelli scored the first scored the goal, and then after it was a own goal. It was the second goal where
Yeah, Saka.
Yeah. So it was that. So that was that game, and then I think our third game was Fulham.
Yeah.
And then the Fulham game was just like.
No, but we should have won that.
We should have
game.
won it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a freak moment. I do admit that was a freak moment. And then after you look at them, then after that, the fourth game was the Man United game.
Yeah.
Now the Man United game, I do feel like predominantly we did control that game after Rashford's goal.
Yeah.
After Rashford's goal, we dominated that game.
Well, he came back straight back into it.
Exactly
It was
that.
instant.
And that was the thing of when we looked at that game, we thought, okay, you know what? We do look a bit more fluid now. That fluidity is there. That's what I'm saying. It was
That's
there.
when Jesus sent Dallo to Tesco's.
Yeah. Then after that was Tottenham, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
Around that time. I don't know if it was
Yeah, I think around that time was Tottenham. Then the Tottenham game was like, for again,
The Gabriel Jesus
60 minutes, we looked great, like we looked good. Everything was looking good at that point. And after that, Jorginho has a howler. He's one and only howler of the season. Yeah. And then from there, it was just like...
I feel like that Tottenham game, I feel like Tottenham played their game more than we played ours.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel like they were the better team.
That was the honeymoon period of Ange.
Yeah.
That was the point when people were
Yeah,
rating
again,
him
yes. Context back in.
Yeah.
Tottenham were cooking them times.
Yeah, it was a honeymoon period for Ange. They were actually favourites to win that game. At that point, they were looking like favourites to win that game.
That's crazy.
So that's what I'm trying to say. Not to take it. I feel like when we look at the first half of the season, I feel like when you start adding context to it, okay, don't get twisted. That result was howlers because of the chances we had. I feel like Jesus should have bagged, and I feel like Jorginho had a howler. Yeah, and some people feel like Raya could have done better.
Yeah, Raya could have done better.
Yeah. So,
great save against Brendan Johnson.
So,
but there was a lot of games. Sorry to cut you off.
No. Go on.
There was a lot of games in that first half where you looked at it and thought, "Whew, lucky we got them 3 points."
Okay.
Yeah?
So we'll run through the fixtures quicker.
Yeah.
Do you think that was the case with Everton? Oh no, Everton was after
Trossard
United.
1-0. Yeah, so that was
that was
Trossard
controlled.
1-0. That was a controlled game.
Yeah.
Because that game was more like, brother, just go and get these 3 points at Goodison Park because we never do.
I remember they had the striker Beto. I saw him the games before. I was like, he might be a problem. But Saliba and Gabriel marshalled him very well.
Yeah.
And then after that was Tottenham.
Yeah, then that was just like, that last bit
that was a
just,
blip.
like, weird, yeah.
Okay. Then after that was Bournemouth.
Controlled.
That was
dominant.
That was
4-0.
Slapped him.
Havertz penalty, isn't it? 2 penalties.
Whose penalty?
Come on, you already know what my thing about Kai Havertz.
Come on.
At the time,
You know.
No. Okay.
but at the time,
Yeah.
Reece, you know
that
from
was
the
a-
beginning.
Bro, if you heard his agenda.
that was a make-a-wish though. That penalty.
No, I hear it. No,
Yeah,
it was.
no.
We agree, yeah.
I'm saying, but I don't have it still.
To
I
you, it
haven't-
was make a wish. To Arsenal Football Club, it was we need to raise the confidence.
Yes, that's what it was.
No, I don't have it.
Yeah.
You know what? That was a turning point for our season, you know. That was a turning point
That's
for
why
our
I just
season.
highlighted.
That was a turning point for our
Because
season.
I remember Jay Palenque was sitting here saying, "Oh, that's a howlers," and I said, "We're going to look back at that and say."
Yeah.
That's what kickstarted
That
this
was the
year.
moment, yeah.
Yeah?
That was the
All
moment.
right, so Bournemouth 4-0.
Slap.
Because I'm just trying to go through the first half of the
always slap
season.
So
again.
far, there's 2 points of the season of where I think those were turning points of where the confidence was building in our team.
Okay, but which was the squeaky bum time where you thought, what's going on here?
Keep on reading it. So keep on reading the results.
Tottenham was one, definitely. Though,
Tottenham was one, definitely,
Tottenham
yeah.
was definitely one. Okay, so Nottingham Forest, I think that was just control.
Control, yeah, I think.
It was controlled, but it was just that little 20 minutes. But yeah, if you want to say predominantly controlled, yeah.
Palace control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fulham, we should have won that game.
Should have won it.
I think that was just
it was
errors.
a flip. But,
Yeah.
but still, it's a howler though, so you do have to put that on there.
But we gave them both the goals.
But it's still, but it's a
Saka,
howler though,
and
bro.
what was that?
Regardless of whether we gave it to them, still that was still a slip.
Okay.
still a slip.
No, you can
So,
have
yeah.
that. Man United.
We controlled that game.
It was a tough
don't
game.
know.
It was a tough game.
Because Rice scored like last minute or
Yeah, it was
something.
last
innit?
minute.
I know
Yeah.
we won 3-1, yeah, but that was squeaky bum time as well.
That was
Because they scored-
the Garnacho, and
I'm
if it
thinking
wasn't
it
for
was
that
over.
great footballing IQ from Gabriel, yeah.
So
was
two
squeaky
squeaky.
bum
I
time.
don't know if Fulham was one, but okay.
Yeah, the Man United game, the
Man
scoreline
United
flatters it.
definitely was,
The
yeah.
scoreline flatters
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
yeah. That wasn't a 3-1 game.
Everton.
No, control.
Nah, that was controlled.
Control,
Get
yeah.
3 points and leave the ends.
Cool. Tottenham.
Squeaky.
Yeah,
Squeaky,
it was, yeah. So we've got 3 right now.
Squeaky free, yeah.
Yeah.
Bournemouth.
Nah, controlled.
No, that's dominant.
Dominant.
Yeah.
Slap them.
Manchester City.
That
Beat
was
them 1-0.
Hey,
Control.
listen, that was one of our best performances
That's a
of the
statement.
season, you know.
That was a
That
statement.
was
I'm
one of our
telling
best
people the
performances
first half of the season ain't as mad
No,
as you
you
lot
keep
think
going,
it is.
keep
That was
Yeah?
a statement.
Okay, this is where you don't get it though.
Chelsea, yeah.
We should have lost that game.
We got lucky that
We
day.
should have lost
But
that game.
cool, innit? Look, I went to that game as well. Bro, I'm just seeing the ball loop from that side. So back of the net. Thinking, what's going on,
Yeah,
fam?
yeah. That
Oh,
was
you serious?
No,
that was
but we were
literally-
actually poor though.
That was machine for
It
machine
was
of
poor,
shit
it was
keepers.
poor.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Oh,
You
man,
want to move
that
madder, I'll
magic
move madder. Sanchez said, "Oh, what? Raya, you want to
See
move madder? I'll
Raya
move madder."
pass the ball to Palmer. I'm thinking, oh my.
Yeah,
goodness, it's
yeah,
over.
yeah.
Okay, so that's
So
four.
yeah.
Sheffield United.
No control.
Absolutely battered.
Boring game though.
From time and kit.
5-0, bro.
Bro, I was at the stadium. Do you know how quiet Emirates was that day?
I swear.
It was boring,
Bro,
bro.
from time and kit, it's getting hat tricks.
Yeah,
You know what
it
time
was
it is.
mad.
Boring, bro. That game was boring.
At Newcastle.
Away in it.
Got done
We lost
dirty.
1-0,
Yeah,
yeah.
we got done
We
dirty.
got bullied. I don't think we got done dirty.
We got done dirty. No, Bro, that
We
was the
got
day.
bullied. Bruno Guimaraes was rattled that
Yeah.
whole game, bro.
We got bullied. I think
Bro,
we
that
got
was the day
outmuscled.
when we. That's the day where I thought Arsenal fans looked at Kai Havertz and said, "You know what? Dark heart, I hear you, my brother.
Yeah.
A dark heart,
Yeah.
I hear you, my brother.
Yeah,
Cool, but I'm
Rattle
saying
these
the point
man.
like none of you guys can name me a chance you had in that game.
Oh yeah, because we were saying the
But
wingers
we got bullied in midfield, bro.
Yeah. The midfield battle we did lose
lost
that day.
that.
Yeah, we did lose that
So
day.
what? 5-0, yeah. Five games.
Yeah, five games.
Yeah, 5-0. Burnley.
Yeah, slap them.
That was the scissor kick from Zinchenko, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of a boring game as
that's
well.
the
You
one-
know?
That's the one Coley also had Tommy Yasu doing a matting.
Yes.
What happened to that winger? Cuz?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Alright, Brentford 1-0.
Got flipping lucky, and that
Yeah,
was
we
another
got
confidence
lucky.
turning
Yeah,
point for Kai Havertz.
Yeah.
He's even got, but okay, cool.
Do you know what?
Havertz-
I had that as a 6th one because that Brentford, because that was the last minute.
Yeah. Saka stepping up as he always does as well.
Yeah.
Alright, Wolves 2-1.
No, we just made that
Control.
game difficult for ourselves.
Yeah.
Control.
Yeah.
Control. Ah, shit. Maybe you lot are right here. Luton 4-3.
That was squeaky.
That was
Squeaky,
That
bro.
was squeaky.
Squeaky.
That was squeak. Hey, do you know what? Maybe we needed to do this still because
Squeak. You
it's
see
me
what I'm
that is
saying,
like,
bro?
oh,
You
shit.
see what I'm saying? The
man
first
said-
half of it, man, them forget, bro.
Raf-
Oh shit.
Man,
What's
forget.
it doing last minute winners against Luton is
Against Luton, bro. We had the reason why Ross Barkley. I personally think that game is the reason why Ross Barkley just started looking seriously spicy.
His
bro.
goal was shit, bro. He went through.
Bro, he was one of the most
Aston
dominant
Villa.
midfielders on the pitch that day.
Aston Villa.
Aston
Villa.
Villa, we actually played well
Yeah,
that game.
Aston Villa,
we just
I
couldn't
feel
finish. We just couldn't
played-
finish.
Yeah.
And who was up top that day?
Huh?
Who's up front that day? Was it Nketiah?
Yeah.
I think it was in Kets, you know. Let me
Oh, I
double
thought-
I remember for Havertz's goal, they're going away.
I
with
thought
it.
No,
it
it
was
was
Gabriel
Jesus.
Jesus. It's Jesus.
Jesus, yeah.
When the games that we've lost or dropped points, I'm sorry,
I leave him
but Jesus has
alone,
been.
man.
I'm telling you, that man has Amapiano music in his head when he's kicking ball.
He's a winger. He's a winger. Man. He's a winger.
That's
Allow
all he's
my
head.
striker, man.
What do? What do?
He's a winger.
Allow my
That's
striker.
all
man.
you're hearing, bro.
How much strikers do you have, bro? Fucking no.
Bro, you already know my things.
Nika.
Hey, if
That's
I hear him
all he's
say it, I'll be
hearing.
like, Nico, Nico.
Yeah, that's all he's hearing, bro.
What am I saying?
Sorry, do you know how shitty season was? It came on point. Remember when he posted that picture of him praying in church?
Yeah.
That says it all, bro. That says it all.
Nah, he had a horrible season.
Who do you think had a better season, Martinelli or Jesus?
Martinelli.
You think Martinelli had a better
yeah.
season?
Martinelli
Go
gave me
and
that
check the
City
GA.
moment.
Go and tell
No. Do
go
you know
and
the
tell
reason
me
why?
who had more
Do you know the
GA.
reason why?
Moments.
Do you know the reason why?
You talking about
Two
moments? Have you seen
moments.
Jesus' moments in the champs?
Two moments, bro. Two pivotal moments
Go
for
on.
Martinelli. That goal against Man City
City.
and the goal at Liverpool.
Oh,
And that was a
Against
blunder, but listen, he got two key goals that we
So
needed.
you've done two blunders. One where the keeper and the defender were lips in each other and he finished it.
Yeah.
And one where it was the deflection for the City goal.
Now tell me-
But he had more moments than
Now tell me-
Jesus.
now tell me
that
in the
was
Prem-
putting in a shift.
Tell
in
me in the
champs.
Prem.
stages.
Tell me in the Prem.
At the
Bar
group
Nottingham
stages.
Forest.
I said season.
Okay, fair enough. If you want to
group stages.
I said
He's
season.
flexible
group
with
stages, group stages where he was
Meaty,
green
round.
kits and vibes
Wait,
doing jinky with jinky in Europe.
Hold on. What game did you think Arsenal struggled in the champs?
You mean, bro? Sevilla away, I think, and Lens away.
No.
No, it wasn't.
Arsenal struggled in the champs alone.
Knockout rounds.
Champs,
Oh, wait, what
champs
rounds?
away, in knockout rounds.
What
yeah.
were you
Ah,
saying?
who didn't play?
Champs away in knockout.
Say
He's
that
gonna
again.
go there. He's gonna
Say that again.
Who didn't
Champs
play?
away.
And then what?
Actually, yeah,
and then
Bayern.
what happened? Oh,
Fair, isn't it?
then what happened
He
when
has
he
a
came on
moment.
the pitch against Bayern?
Okay, cool. He can do that there, but my thing is this.
Don't say you can do
No,
that.
my-
there,
my
but
thing
the-
is this.
The competition was the big boys.
Okay.
You know, Real Madrid just won that, and then now everyone's like, "Oh, they're the big boys."
Okay,
That's-
cool.
That's where you stand.
I hear that. I do hear that. Champs, he looked better, but in the Prem, bar that Nottingham Forest game, what pivotal goal did Gabriel Jesus get us? Where he's like, you arguably just got us 3 points.
He ended the Man United game well.
Fucking hell.
What now?
Say the other games, please.
yeah,
Say the other games,
yeah,
please.
yeah,
That
yeah.
You are Michael Jordan reaching right now.
He ended the
I'm
Man
talking
United game
Space
well.
Jam reach.
He ended the Man
you see,
United game
You
well.
see his Michael Jordan against Monsters reach? That's what you've
He
just done
ended
right
the
there.
Man United game
All right,
well.
cool, fair
And
enough.
funny enough, we talk about that Luton game. He was one of the biggest reasons why we won that
No,
game.
Kai Havertz was.
Actually, he got the assist to
Kai Havertz was.
And the throw-in. Do you remember when he? Do you remember when he done that little?
Allah, man. You can't praise him.
Okay, in that case, you want to turn around and say that Zinchenko then ended up getting us that win because he's the one that ended up giving the
Passing
pass to Odegaard, and then Odegaard
But did
came
you
in
see the
and
move? Go and watch the Luton game again.
Jordan 4s or Jordan 1s. That's what I'm saying to you right now, please.
Man are telling me I'm reaching, but he's talking about deflections. Hey!
It's a moment,
All
though.
those moments are the ones that end up getting us those 3
bro.
points.
You won us the 3 points. 1-0 to the Arsenal against Man City.
Exactly.
Okay, so wait.
That's
wait.
our biggest win of the season.
So wait. So a man that played 10 more league games than another man, 10 more games in total than another man,
Yeah.
and got less GA, you think he had a better season because of moments?
Listen, they both were shit.
No.
They
I
both
don't
were
wanna
shit,
hear
bro.
They both were shit now because I know they were both were shit. That's
They
why I
both were
get
shit.
shit
Yeah, they both were shit.
However, I'm asking you a question. Someone played 10 more league games. He never had no injuries this season like the way my man had it.
Who, Martinelli?
He
Martinelli never had no injuries.
No, he never had injuries like my man had it.
Oh, okay, fair
Because
enough.
my
To that
man was having
magnitude, yeah, I hear it.
Yeah, because certain men had to have surgery
Operations,
and
yeah,
they still
yeah,
had
yeah.
the fluid in their
He
thing.
never had surgery.
Who?
He refused surgery, but he carried on.
No, he had surgery at the start of the season.
No, he's having surgery now, I think.
No, he had surgery at the start of the season.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he wasn't playing, bro.
Okay.
Wait, you think Jesus didn't have surgery?
I just didn't know he had surgery.
Yeah, he had surgery. Remember, he got pulled out of, what was it? What competition were they playing?
It was the
The World Cup, but that was last season, though.
World Cup was originally, but I think
That's
it
when you
was,
got the injury first, and the World Cup.
I think it was the.
And that's when
wasn't
his
the Copa
Arsenal career
America.
went.
Wasn't the Copa America qualifiers?
No, he didn't.
What was it that it was? And then they pulled
Jesus
him out.
don't make the Brazilian squad no more.
No, you don't make that squad, bruv. No way.
No, there was something he played and
Snatched
they pulled
his
him
chain,
out.
bro.
And then he needed surgery.
What
Because
was
he
it?
didn't play pre-season. I'm pretty sure Jesus didn't play
He did play pre-season.
Did he?
He played pre-season, bro.
He did.
He played that Community Shield game.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
I'm pretty sure this guy was injured at the start of the season.
No, he played it.
Bruh,
Even
wait, but Jesus played the All-Star game.
the
I
All-Star
remember.
game, and even the Man United game that we lost.
He played the All-Star game.
Swear.
I'm
Hey,
sure
man,
he
don't
played
forget
the
as well
All-Star
that
game.
we lost, man. Remember that fucking bald bitch was talking crud as well.
But I remember the man knew better than.
Bro, he didn't
Rice,
start at the
Chapman.
start of the
yeah,
season,
that
bro.
was
He
mad.
had a knee injury.
He played pre-season.
He
bro.
played pre-season.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he played pre-season.
MLS All-Stars.
Yeah.
When did he have his surgery then?
It was
have a
literally
surgery.
just. It was
What
just
surgery?
before Community
No,
Shield.
he had surgery. I know he had surgery.
It was just-
bro.
it was
because he was crying when he left the international game.
He was just injured, and then after it came a point of where he was thinking,
when they said he had to
he
have
was
surgery.
injured just after. It was just after MLS All Stars.
Because if he didn't have surgery, then yeah, he had a howl.
It was just before Community Shield because we were gas thinking, okay, Jesus against Man City, he could potentially do something. Then it was literally a couple days before that game, and comes out saying, yeah, he's injured.
you're right.
Yeah, Jesus had knee
Hey,
surgery
but-
after sustaining injury at the World Cup. Yeah.
Yeah.
He missed 99 days of action.
Yeah, bro, that's when he missed the 4
That was
months.
last season
It was last
then.
season.
That was
is it?
Not this season, the season before.
Our first title.
You're thinking of World Cup,
his
first title
That's when he
charge.
had it.
Is that when he had his surgery?
Yeah, that's when he had the
After World
surgery,
Cup.
bro.
I told you, you went missing after the World Cup.
Yeah.
Arsenal striker Jesus to miss start of the season after undergoing knee surgery, 3rd of August 2023.
So he had 2.
All I know is he had surgery before
He had
the
it
start
twice,
of the
he had it
season.
twice, so he had
you
it
don't
in-
make me start.
He had it in the way, he had it in the World Cup. Yeah,
Yeah,
he had it twice.
He must have had it
Yo,
twice.
you might as well sell the guy.
Bro, you made me start
he's
bugging.
damaged.
I'm
Yeah,
thinking,
that
what am I
fluid in the
talking
knee,
about?
bro.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, someone that had surgery.
He's damaged goods, man. Sell him.
No, don't change the narrative now, bro.
he's done
Someone
it.
that had
Damaged
surgery.
goods is
surgeries in a year.
hilarious, by the way, bro. Damaged goods is
He is, innit?
hilarious.
2 surgeries in a year.
Do you know what it is with Jim? But we'll talk about Jesus. I'm pretty sure you'll get to there. Yeah. But you see what we're saying though about the first half of the season?
Yeah. Oh yeah. We haven't even finished that.
Because you got up to what? Aston Villa, where we lost 1-0.
Yeah.
But we got done. But to be fair, we got done dirty in that game.
I think we done ourselves there, man. We had enough chances to bury the game.
We had bare chances too, but at the same time, we got
he scored a shit goal as well,
Remember
man.
the Havertz goal that we got disallowed?
Handball, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was.
was a
Wasn't it
handball.
AK that handballed it?
No, Havertz did.
Was that?
himself.
Oh yeah.
It is, man.
Alright, cool. After
Aston-
Villa, it was Brighton 2-0. That was a good performance.
That was a good
Yeah, that was a good
performance.
performance.
Kai
Yeah, I
Havertz.
remember that.
Yeah, come on.
That
Liverpool 1-1.
was.
I
Do
think
you know
that
what?
was a good result.
We started off well.
We left Liverpool. We left Anfield thinking. Have you ever seen someone where they've been fighting someone? Yeah. Then literally they call the man them. They call the recruits, and that person somehow gets away with it and knows I banged that guy in the face. He's got a swollen eye or something, and I ducked off because I knew I was gonna get fucked up. That's exactly what happened to us at Anfield. We came out there thinking, bloody hell, how did we not get moved to, bruv? Don't you remember that crazy moment of the 5 against
Training
Rice?
the crossbar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the 5 on Rice. That second half, we looked horrible, bro.
We started off well, though.
We
man.
started off
I
well.
say first 15, 1-0 up. I'm thinking, yo.
And then with that Salah goal, who's it again that done
Zinni.
nonsense? Zinni.
Yeah.
I don't know why he started, though, man. I like Zinni. You know, I'm a Zinni fan, but.
So what's that? Fulham, Zinni, Liverpool,
But
Zinni.
would you
Yeah.
say Liverpool squeaky bum time, though? I wouldn't, though.
Liverpool was,
thought it was a
we
good
got
result.
away with it. We got away with it.
We were the underdogs, innit? We left with
Yeah.
I want to see
And then West Ham.
Yep.
And then Fulham. That Fulham performance was
Howlers.
shocking.
So that's already like what, 7, 8, if you want to call it
you're
that.
right. Yeah, you're right.
That
First
West Ham
half-
performance was
Bro, first half of the season, we looked funny, bro. But you know what? Credit to Arteta and credit to the team because we improvised and still got good results in certain games. That let's be real, Arteta was probably sitting there thinking, bloody hell,
Nah, you're
what am I
right,
going to do with this guy? What am I going to do here? He had to improvise on the goal.
Because then the second half of the season after Dubai,
It was
Palace
fluid.
washed them.
Come on.
Nottingham Forest 2-1.
We went on a roll after that.
Liverpool, we slapped them.
We slapped them, moves to them.
West Ham, we slapped
Move
them.
to them.
Burnley, we slapped
Move to
them.
them.
Newcastle, we
Move
slapped
to
them.
them.
Sheffield United,
Move
we
to
slapped
them.
Brentford, squeaky bum.
Yeah.
Man City, that's where people was like, oh, you could have
Yeah,
gone for them
yeah,
all.
yeah.
But I think that was a
Imagine we went to the Etihad and
thought that was a good
we
result.
should have won.
Yeah.
We were annoyed at the fact of thinking we just drew.
Trossard,
Trossard, yeah. That Trossard to Martin, should have passed it.
Yeah, facts.
Luton, control.
Move to them.
Brighton, we slapped them.
We moved to Brighton.
Villa pisses me off,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Havertz had bare chances.
And guess who was up top in that game? Bro, there is a chain, bro. There is a chain.
Yeah.
He was up top in that game, B.
Don't understand that game. Reason why. This
Hey,
time around,
wait.
Arteta tried to do the
We're
big
gonna
thing.
go back to up tops. We're gonna go back to up tops
Yeah,
because you
yeah.
think you're slick. Yeah. But Villa, we should have won that game. We fucked it.
Of course.
Wolves 2-0. Who was up top? Wolves.
I think Wolves up top.
Jesus, innit?
Havertz.
I know it was.
It was Jesus because he
I know
passed
it
to
was.
Trossard.
He's only picking up the. Yeah, I know it was.
Yeah,
I know
but he
it
had a
was.
meaty game in that game.
Okay.
Do you know how crap he was in that
Did you
game?
not see the Trossard's goal? He did the most work was Jesus.
Bro, to be fair with you, the person who looked the best in that game was probably Odegaard. Don't you remember?
No, we're not talking about who looked the best. You were trying
Oh,
to
it's
do.
up top.
You were
Okay,
trying
yeah, fair
to do.
enough.
We
Yeah,
have
you got-
howlers when he starts. That's what you were trying to do.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
Hey,
But it's just funny that the
Capo is
majority of
funny.
games like, where he started up top, we've lost. We've lost more games when he starts up top than
Alright, cool.
when he
Let's check.
started.
Let's check. Let's go through this again.
Bro, I'm telling you.
We're gonna go through this.
Yeah,
again.
that's no problem, B.
I'm pretty sure Martin ain't playing on again. Huh?
Mane has not started up top for us in any other.
All the games we lost. That's what I said. Played. Okay, so
Essentially, yeah.
Fulham 2-2. Did Jesus play?
And Nketiah was.
So Jesus didn't play.
No, did Nketiah come on as a sub?
No, in case you started Howlers.
Yeah.
No, Keita came on as a sub.
I knew it. Jesus started
I
it,
remember
bro.
there was a chop.
Oh, Trossard.
Trossard was
Yeah,
a
all right, fair
striker.
enough. Yeah.
Oh man,
yeah,
add that to the mix as well
Yeah,
to what I
yeah.
started with earlier. We had 4 strikers this season, bro.
Trossard,
Yeah.
yeah. Alright, Tottenham 2-2.
That was.
That was Jesus.
Nketiah.
That was
Eddie
Jesus.
Nketiah was up top.
Nketiah. Yeah, that was
Jesus
Nketiah.
didn't start that
Jesus was
game.
left
That was
wing,
Nketiah,
remember? And
yeah,
everyone was
yeah.
having, everyone was
Okay, yeah,
rattled.
because I remember I had that
Yeah,
chance.
everyone was rattled still. What was another game you said was squeaky bum?
Man United.
Man United.
No, that was Nketiah.
That was Nketiah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. What was another game? You didn't include Man City, did you?
No.
Chelsea.
That was Jesus.
That was Jesus.
That was Jesus.
Exactly.
So that's 2, yeah? No. We're going somewhere. Alright, Newcastle.
Nketiah. I remember that,
That
was
was Trossard, wasn't it?
Let me
Eddie. It
see.
was Eddie. I remember Eddie just doing nonsense up top.
It was Eddie.
Yeah, it was Eddie,
He's got
okay,
good
yeah,
memories
yeah.
still.
Oh, yeah,
Bro,
Howard.
Eddie's got some charges, you know.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He's another one as well, bro.
Hold on, what's the next one? Brentford, 1-0.
That was
Nketiah.
Was it Nketiah or I think it was Jesus. you know?
It's Jesus.
Jesus.
No, Jesus.
It's free right now, B.
Yeah, that's free.
That's
That's
free.
free. That's
Yeah,
free.
alright,
But
cool.
we won that game.
Barely.
Yeah.
Shout out Killer Kai.
Luton,
Jesus.
That was Jesus.
but that was one of these
best.
Yeah, that was Jesus.
goals
yeah,
and
yeah,
sit. Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Goal and it's. You know what I mean, if you're gonna give, I mean, anyway,
Yeah,
cool.
One out of his 4 goals.
Yeah. Horrible.
Aston Villa,
That was
That was
Nketiah.
Nketiah.
Was that Nketiah? No, that was Jesus.
That was Jesus, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jesus.
See what I'm talking about, bro? See what I'm talking about?
That was Jesus still. Liverpool. No, we didn't class Liverpool.
I wouldn't
did
say
we?
Liverpool, no.
We didn't class that. West Ham.
That was Jesus.
That was Jesus.
You see?
Damn.
Brother?
And Fulham 2-1.
Nketiah.
Oh, I think that was Jesus as well.
That was
That was
Eddie.
Nketiah still.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Shit though.
Do you know how horrible that is, bro?
That is crazy.
Damn, that's crazy.
Alright, now can I do another one?
Of course.
Number 9.
Alright, who was our left
Martinelli.
winger for Fulham?
I think all the
Martinelli,
games that we lost was
that was
Martinelli.
3 games, Martinelli.
No, Martinelli didn't play against Tottenham.
No, it's Fulham.
Yeah, Fulham. But he said it was all of the games we lost. But we didn't even lose. It was a draw. Sorry.
Felt like a loss.
Yeah,
Might as well be a
I
loss.
lie.
To be fair. Might as well.
Who was our left winger against Chelsea?
Martinelli.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Who was our left winger against Newcastle?
Martinelli.
Okay, cool. Who was our left winger against? Who was another game you said we struggled? Oh, there we go. Brentford.
Martinelli.
Was it?
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah. But the question is, you know what? You saying all this, ask the question is, who was the left back with him?
Who was our... I don't mind doing that, though. Okay, let's go back.
No, wait, that's too much context for one player.
It's
though.
too much. Yeah. Because
Yeah,
I'm not even
'cause
trying to
he's
say
trying to
Martinelli.
say-
No, I'm not trying to say Martinelli. No, listen. He can go down as well. He can go down as well.
Who was
I'm
our
moving
left
like,
winger against Luton?
bro, I'm moving like Scar and Lion
Martinelli.
King. He can go.
Martinelli. Who was our
They
left...
scored that game.
Against who?
Luton.
Luton.
Nearly
Cool,
scored
cool.
against Luton.
Who was our left? Who was our left winger against Aston Villa?
Nelly.
Trossard.
It was Nelly still.
Yeah.
Who was our left winger against West Ham?
Nelly.
It was Nelly still.
He
Who was our left winger against Fulham?
Martinelli.
So my only thing is, I'm basically trying to say, yeah.
Dude, and he gave me 6 goals in return to make up for them L's.
Bro, I'm trying to say,
I hear
when
you.
are we gonna hold him?
I hear you. Oh no, listen.
I feel like we talk about Martinelli like he's still that little young.
No,
one that we
listen.
got
I'm
from-
on the vibe of, bro. I could show you all my group chats at this moment. If I was to type in Martinelli on WhatsApp right now, ain't nothing positive, b. Ain't nothing positive right now. Drop
But
that,
I'll
man.
give you that, Chris. Yeah, you've definitely let me see that Jesus was accountable more than I thought
You
he
see,
was.
it is though the Martinelli conversation, yeah, why you can't have it. Because we know, we're Arsenal fans, and we know how it's going to go. You're not going to have a controlled conversation about it. Well, right now, 70% are going to start saying, sell Martinelli. That's what they're feeling.
Yeah.
Which is
Which
ridiculous.
is wild, yeah.
It's
ridiculous, bro.
It is. It's drop
Because
Martinelli
for me,
vibes. It
I
is drop
love what you
Martinelli.
just said. Because for me, I'm not even trying to draw him out like that. I'm just trying to say
Oh.
he had a bad season. Kick on next
That's it,
season.
wake up.
But you're right, Arsenal fans.
But they're
Oh,
mad.
he had a bad season. This is the time to sell him.
Bring me.
yeah,
I've heard so much. Bring me Leao. Bring me.
No, Leao had a crap season as well, to be fair.
Like,
And also, I'll be honest with you, I'm on the vibe of where, see what I said earlier about certain players coming to London. Leao being in London will not do him any good, bro. You'll be seeing my man getting reposted on GRM Daily, on Link Up TV, on flipping Made You Think, all of these platforms. I don't need Leao in London, bro.
Listen, but you could be for all. You could be doing
man,
house
Nelly started
parties
a
every
lot of
day.
games, you
I don't care as long as you're performing on the
6
pitch.
goals.
Yeah.
what that matters to me.
I hear it. I do hear it. But it's just,
get
my thing is just with sometimes when I see certain players just out, I feel like you're just doing too much outside. Focus on your ball, bro. And that's why I feel like Leao, Depay, certain people. Bro, unfortunately, number 5, he came to London and I feel like London life was a massive distraction to
Eat
him.
him up.
Massive
He's got his
distraction
wife
to
now,
him.
so let's see if he's gonna concentrate.
Yo, listen, don't concentrate, but that's Cadaro, fam. Get your bags and move.
Yeah,
I'm tired of
man.
relying on him.
Listen,
It's been how long? 3 years.
my brother,
It's the same
learn
shit.
Arabic. That's what I'll say to him.
I hear you. All right, so Mandem, so can we put together our best 11 of the season and kind of like give the players their flowers of why? And then after that, we're going to vote for who our top 5 players of the season was, because we've done like a ranking throughout the season. So it's now we just finalising the ranking.
Hey, yo.
Then after that, we'll dibble-dabble in the Euros a bit. Oh, actually, before we dibble-dabble in the Euros, I want to know what you lot's transfer business, who you will like, ideally, and then we'll go into the Euros, yeah? So, goalkeeper,
We're doing this
Ramsdale
as a
or
collective. Oh, Raya,
Raya,
100%.
Of course.
Raya? Left back.
They've all been shit, to be fair.
I'll say Kivio, man.
They've all been shit.
Listen, Kivio played up. Listen, I think that run where he scored like 30
Kibio,
goals.
credit to him. If I had to pick out all of them, I think I would
innit?
probably say Kibio. But unfortunately, I was having this conversation with my cousins about the left backs. I said, do you know what the best left back performance we saw this whole season was? Do you know what the best left back performance we saw this season? 45 minutes of Timber in our opening game.
Facts.
45 minutes of Timber in our opening game was the best left back
The
performance.
reason
we've
I
seen.
was breathing like that, because Kyrgios a stripper, but...
The options.
Might have been the best.
Yeah.
Just the old.
Tomiyasu's looked booky there.
Alright, cool. Kyrgios makes it left back.
Let's just say the free
left
writes
back
itself.
of the season. Right back.
Oh, come on, man.
Come on.
Blanco, man.
Sir
The goal.
Benny
Benjamin
Blanco. Like, can we say
William
he
White.
has
Best
he
right back
had
of the
a Very
season.
good
Yeah,
season.
best right back this
Very
season.
good
Hey,
season.
look though, we're gonna come around, start next season. We'll have the same repetitive conversation. Drop him. We have this conversation every year. Mr. Consistent. It gives you what you. Whatever's on the tin is what you're gonna get with Ben White.
And you know what is with Ben White? He's accountable as well. When he knows that he's had bad games and whatnot, it's not like as if there's a spell where he just continues having bad games. You'll understand, all right, you know
Chris, how much bad games does he have?
what? Probably a handful. I can only think about 2 or 3 bad games that he's had this season.
You know what I'm saying?
It's cold. Who's your centre back pairing?
Oh, who else, man? Come on.
Okay, cool.
Come on, man.
Let's centre back pairing.
Come on, man.
Oh, fuck off.
The brick wall and the Rolls Royce. Come on, bro.
Alright, cool. Who's your number 6 of the season?
I'm looking for a sis. Where's a sis? I'm looking for a sis.
Actually, you know what?
Because it could be Jorginho, you know.
I'm giving it a J20, man.
Yeah, J2O must.
Do you know what I mean?
The stepfather, man.
Yeah.
I'm not.
If we give it to Declan Rice in the 6th, that left 8 is looking scary.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Jorginho.
yeah.
So who's your left 8?
Declan Rice.
It has to be Deckers.
And who's the right?
Come on, man.
Come on.
Odegaard.
Cooked this season.
Yeah, man.
Right winger?
Yours, bro.
Who else, man?
Mr. Arsenal.
Starboy.
Mr. Arsenal.
Yeah,
himself.
man. Franchise player.
Left winger?
Trossard.
Trossard.
Turn up
Yeah.
this season, man. What a
Trossard,
player,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Crunch time.
Hey, our Youngberg, man. Our modern day Youngberg.
I used to call him Silva Wiltord because he's
Yeah, Silva Wiltord,
12th,
yeah.
12th man of the year. But
Yeah.
I get the
Yeah,
I get that.
yeah.
Now it's Lundberg because he's established as a
Yeah.
starter.
Yeah.
Who's the
Killer Kai.
on, listen.
Kai Varley Luciano.
I just want to say,
Clutch
Killer.
Havertz?
listen, in my life as an Arsenal
6'4" dual winners now. 6'4" gunman.
in my life as an Arsenal fan, I don't think there's a player that has ever I've completely rubbed
Shut
out
everybody up.
and just right now I'm
Shut everybody
I'm
up,
just-
bro.
Havertz, I'm going more with you in next season.
Sorry, can I just say one thing about with Havertz, yeah? Do you know the amount of games he single-handedly won us?
100.
Kai Havertz single-handedly won us Brentford home and away.
Yeah.
Single-handedly won us. I'm gonna say because he got the assist, the Man City goal
Yeah,
game,
yeah.
where he
'Cause
got
it-
the
yeah,
stat.
yeah.
Luton, the pivotal equaliser that we
yeah,
needed. Brighton as well, where it was just like I think it was no, actually it was the 2-0 because to be fair, before he scored that goal, at 1-0 it was looking booky against Brighton, and then Kai Havertz got that goal, and after it was just like we can relax, we can chill now.
Yeah.
So I'll say even that game. What other games has he won? Everton, where the final day we won us that game.
Oh yeah.
Ended up winning us. Bro,
Yeah,
there's
it was 1-1.
there's certain games where Kai Havertz is single, and that's just 5 from the top of my head. There's been games where he's single-handedly. This guy
got
has
good memory
won us this
still.
game, bro. Killer
But you know
Kai.
what?
Clutch
For the fun of it, give him that Chelsea game as well. You won us that. Fuck it.
I love the fact
Yeah,
that he
yeah,
celebrated
yeah.
still.
100.
Yeah,
You
had
won us that
to.
Chelsea game.
Crushed it on
2
them.
goals.
Crushed it on them.
Bro,
God, that
I
game
think
was
for me, it was obviously I think he was playing well leading up to that crunch time.
Yeah.
But I think it was just that 1 week. It was
Yeah.
Chelsea and Tottenham back to back, and he said, "Yo, this is me.
Big game player,
Let
man.
me stand up."
Big game player,
And I was
Kai
like, "You know what?
Havertz.
Fair play."
So let's do the rankings then. Yeah. We've been doing rankings throughout the season. I even forgot where we left it. But I think now the season's done. We can accurately now say who we think have been our top performers.
Yeah.
Who do you think the top performer of the season has been?
Oh, Saka.
Who do you think? Adam Man going first.
Go on.
Martin Odegaard for me. Clearly.
On paper, you would say Saka. For me, bro, I'm gonna say Declan Rice. You know.
Yeah.
That's the argument.
Now,
All three are fair.
Now, Arsenal, I realise the way we've done it, because there's only 3 of us, might be long trying to get a general consensus. So we'll just give shouts out to all of the players. I had a 5 that I drew up, and you lot can say your 5. And my 5 was literally Martin Odegaard.
In order.
Okay. Yeah, Martin Odegaard, because my list is not just about consistency. It's about the guys that I've got to rely on throughout the season and who I relied on the most. And I think Martin Odegaard, especially with what I criticised him for a lot, he showed and proved. I was so impressed with that guy as my captain. Like, he literally stepped up. And you know me, I love a little bit of sass. And he showed me that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Came back after injury. Better. Yeah.
My number 2 was Declan Rice. I feel like Declan Rice came in as a 6. was bodying it, Mr. Consistent.
A player
They put-
you
yeah,
criticised
that I called a
unfairly.
centre back. I was like, this guy's
Yeah,
a centre
yeah, you
back.
did. Yeah,
Why are
you
you
did.
spending 105 mil on this scrub? This guy turns like Harry Maguire. All he does is do diagonals like Harry Maguire.
You don't want to see him drive in as well.
Bro,
That was it.
but to be fair, the driving thing is still proving my point. When he starts driving, cul-de-sac Rice, that's what I call him. Doesn't know where he's going. But anyway, move. However, I gotta give him his credit, bro. That guy's phenomenal. No money wasted. Phenomenal player.
Bargain.
And when he went to the 8, I feel like he struggled in a few games.
GA as well, fam.
Was it
15
8?
goals
Was
and
it
assists.
15 goals? Yeah, 8 goals.
yeah.
8 goals,
Come
7
on,
assists.
I felt he struggled in the beginning. I was like, bro, how can you not criticize Rice and then you're seeing Havertz and you're seeing this one right? But slowly but surely, you could start seeing he was enjoying it, and he was fantastic. He is basically my Mr. Consistent. That's why he made number 2. Number 3 for me easily was William Saliba. I can't lie. I felt William Saliba was phenomenal this season. I'm talking about the crunch time, someone stepping up as a centre back. Oh my gosh.
He starts to become slightly underrated because of there was another centre back next to him who wanted to elevate.
Yeah.
But they're pushing Saliba down with it. I was like,
You know what I mean? Funny enough, the other guy you're talking about is my number 4.
what a season he's had.
Yeah, I know you're gonna get rattled because your guy be mentioned yet.
Mature.
Yeah, for me, Gabriel was literally like, it's like he caught war. Let's go. What, you think this is old school Arsenal? We want this. I'm saying he could have been much higher up. I just thought in the running he was a bit higgy haggard
You know why there's a stain on his name briefly, innit?
because of the Bozo moments.
No, not even down to the Bozo moments. You got to remember that. You see that DNA of Arsenal during COVID moment or COVID season, and even just like the season after that, where we were still a joke man team, but weren't super joke man like we were in COVID season.
I
I'm
see what
sorry,
you're
his
saying.
first season, we were a joke, man.
Gabriel was like probably one of the last strains of DNA that we had.
From that.
So that's why Arsenal fans always have that
And
slight
Saka.
bad taste.
Yeah,
but the
yeah.
thing is with Saka is that we've seen him prove himself to a point of where he's the franchise player.
Yeah.
Whereas
I get
with
you.
Gabriel, is that people still think in the back of their minds subconsciously, they still remember the Howlers, they still remember the Newcastle moment with, him and Ben White when we didn't get top 4 and things like that. Just little things like that. But yeah, sorry, as you were saying, bro.
No, you're spot on. And then my 5th player of the season. Now this was tough. Yeah. I looked at it, Bukayo Saka.
Wow.
I was like, he's one of the names I look at. Benny Blanco was
I know
one
who
of
you're
the
going to
games
say.
I look at.
I know you're going to say.
Kai Havertz was one of the names I looked at.
Say his name, bro.
I looked at Trossard. He was one of the names I looked at.
That's big moments. Old Trafford away.
No, that's who I thought you was going to say, bro.
I'm actually gonna say Saka. I'll give it to Saka, and the only reason I'm giving it to Saka, I can't ignore, and I hate the fact that I'm gonna say this because it's Sonny-esque. Yeah, but I can't ignore the numbers.
GA.
I can't ignore the numbers.
Don't want us to wait. What we're not gonna do is limit Saka down just to GA, because when we talk about most points won, Saka.
Yeah, it's because of GA.
Remember, we're bigging up Martinelli for right now.
Yeah, moments.
You have
Saka's
the
the
most
same
biggest
thing.
moments in Arsenal this season. It's Saka.
Yeah, I can't ignore his GA.
Yeah, but I'm saying moments though, not moments. GA.
Pivotal goals as well, either equalizers or kicking off the
game.
games.
Goals.
So no, I'm saying the fact of like either, but it's just goals that keep
I
the
thought he
game
was gonna
going
say
and
a
momentum
performance
going.
thing, but he just
I can
was
give
still
you a
saying goals.
performance, bro.
He was still saying goals though.
Bukayo Saka.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? Let's not beef over Saka anymore because he joined my agency. I've seen the disrespect on his name,
of course.
so I'm not gonna.
We need to stay
He's
together
done
on
the
this.
disrespect, bro. I don't know how he's 5th.
No, he's 5th. Come on, man. Respect the others. But go on, you lot do your list and then we'll.
Do you want to be honest?
you
Shall I do mine?
okay, yeah, go on.
1, Bukayo Saka, 100%. I think talisman of this team. I think when Saka don't play, it's very few because the guy is always available for
Beat Man
us.
City, Saka won't play.
Cool, we beat Man City, fair enough, but at the end of the day, it was cool. Saka didn't play. Well, when Saka
started all
don't play, I call
Started
that.
all wrong.
You're a bad guy. You
Bro,
know.
okay, cool. You know what? Yeah, I'll bring up games Saka didn't play in it. I remember.
It was only just the Man City game, home and away, that he didn't play.
Watch this.
And also,
Oh, I'm telling you, that's not.
Bro,
good.
do your list, bro.
Cool. Saka's number 1. Declan Rice is number 2. phenomenal signing.
Yeah.
I wanted him before we were linked. I was like, yo,
Yeah.
I remember the whole Caicedo fiasco going on. I was like, no, I don't want this guy. I want him. I want Declan Rice. Guys were telling me, oh, like fish and chips. You love your English players. I'm like, no, it's not fish and chips, bro. This man is teched off. He's him. Like you can't tell me what I'm watching for West Ham is a lie.
Yeah.
I know what this guy is.
Yeah.
So the games Saka didn't play, Man City,
Home and away.
we won 1-0.
Yeah.
But he played
No, he played away. Luton, we won 2-0.
Yeah.
Everton, we won 2-1.
Is it?
Yeah, the last game of the season.
Arsenal have not lost a game. Saka hasn't played.
We got
Arsenal. No,
We have.
No,
We
Arsenal.
got knocked out of the Carabao Cup without Saka, innit?
Arsenal
West Ham, we got
Arsenal have got 100% record
No, we don't.
when Saka doesn't play in the Premier League.
Why? Oh, so when it's Jesus, you can't just do Premier League.
Exactly, yeah.
When
You
it's
have
Saka,
to end up going
Fair,
to
okay, cool.
externals.
No problem.
Let's go externals.
But for me, number
go,
two, for me, I said it. He was the needle mover. I called him our Virgil van Dijk. Cool, he didn't have that trophy-winning season, but I think the impact that he had on the team.
Who?
Declan Rice.
Declan Rice, yeah.
He's a monumental signing. What a player. Free and getting William Saliba. I think, wow, man. Look, I ain't seen the greats you guys have seen in it. I'm only 21, so I ain't seen the Sol Campbells or the Tony Adams and them type of players of that stature. But wow, man, I'm gonna say he's the best centre back I've seen at Arsenal already. I think the composure.
Talk your talk.
He came at himself and said what I'd say about him. He's creating an aura about him where people don't want to verse him.
Yeah.
Which is, bro, it's a great sign. Number 4, and for me saying this, I've come a long way in it. Mr. Gabriel, man. I think the start of the season, I started off, I was seeing bids of 40 million. I was like, wow. I was licking my lips. I was like, take that. Chop him now. I was like, 40 mil from Juve. I was like, take it. But I think the season he's had, I think he's added a bit of composure to his game. He's not as rash as before. He's added a composure. But at the same time, I didn't like how some of the fan base was moving. They were trying to rub out certain Saliba to uplift Gabriel. You could give Gabriel his credit. I gave him his credit throughout the season.
Both things can be true.
Do you know what I'm saying? But don't tell me he's been part in the A this season and he's been part in the B.
Who's your fifth?
My fifth?
Yeah. Let's see if your
It's
agenda's
hard
genuine.
because
Yeah.
I'm looking at consistency, like from game week 1. I'm looking at towards the end. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, someone had a concussion, which was a reason why they played poorly and they missed out on games. I heard Cedric was even blamed for the concussion. I don't know where they knew a Cedric was in his head, but do you remember? Cedric was blamed for giving someone a concussion.
You have got issues. Who's your fifth?
And then there's another guy who completely changed my mind on him as a whole, and it has never happened the way he's done it. Mr. Kai Havertz. So he's a toss-up, Ben White or Kai Havertz. I'm leaning towards this side a bit more. Ben White, I'm 5th.
You don't have Erdegaard in the top 5.
Nah. I'm sorry, man. I think he had the drop off from last season.
Do you know what? I do hear you on that, about the Odegaard thing. If people were to say that. For me, number 1, Declan Rice. Simple as he silenced the price tag to a point where no one questioned it after that Man United game. Got us big moments, big goals at Man United, big goal at Chelsea, big goal at Luton, big goal against West Ham as well. That presence that we needed to a point where we didn't even question the absence of Thomas Partey. We looked at that and said, you know what, is what it is, fair enough, we'll adapt. That's exactly what we were able to do this season. I feel like Declan Rice was that missing piece of the puzzle that we needed. If we had him in our team last season, easily I think we would have got that league. With him and Xhaka and Odegaard, we definitely would have got that league, bro. So I'll say Declan Rice as number 1. Number 2, I want to say someone that both in the Prem and in the Champs got us pivotal key goals and stepped up and snatched a certain player's chain and said, you know what, I am him right now. I'm not the 12th man, I'm the 11th man now. Rate me and respect me. Leandro Trossard, bro. Trossard is number 2, bro. You know the reason why? Because I look at it and feel like I know what the capability of what William Saliba can do. I know the capability of what another person could that potentially be doing as well. But I feel like Leandro Trossard this season, he was another level, bro. to a point that for clutch key moments, I was looking at Trossard more than I was looking at some other players to some extent. You feel me? And that was just, again, I think this season he used it as building trust. Like, us as a fan base, we generally trust him now. 100%. To a point of where we say that, bro, next season, you better be on that starting 11. You better be on that starting 11. So I'll say Trossard is number 2. Number 3, I'll give it to Odegaard. I think Odegaard does have to go in there as number 3. Reason being with him, he beat all the allegations of him disappearing in big games. His pressing as well. He was moving like a possessed madman at certain games. And you know what thing he showed us more than anything was a lot of heart, less emotion, but more maturity this season. That's one thing I do give Odegaard.
Chris, can I ask you a question?
No. He's doing his list.
No, I was asking.
Go on.
He mentioned ghost in big games, innit?
Yeah.
So, Anfield, did you feel Odegaard's presence?
I feel like Anfield, as a team, be honest with you, you know how like in certain games we just adapted to, we're not going to play our typical way of playing. Yeah. We're switching things up. Yeah. So where you saw us take more of a defensive stance when we went to the Etihad. Yeah. Similar with Anfield, it was just, brother, survive. Yeah. That's all it was at Anfield.
No problem.
Spurs,
you're number 4. You're number 4. Bro,
Spurs home
bro. If you don't let him finish his time, because we didn't question yours.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, but the time.
Spurs away. After Spurs away. I do think like he was pressing quite a lot in the Spurs away.
Pressing.
Yeah.
Okay, bro, just finish your.
Spurs home. No, I do agree with you. Spurs home.
Hey, don't
agree. All right, so that's number 3 that I've got for Odegaard. Yeah. Number 4, I'm gonna say Caivali Luciano, man. Killer Kai has to go in there, man. As number 4.
That's fair.
Number 5, I've kind of cheated. I'm just gonna put them as both a hybrid as one, man. Gabriel and Saliba.
So Saka doesn't make your top 5, yeah?
Saka unfortunately doesn't make my top 5. Reason being is because I feel like from previous seasons, he's already gained that trust and he's the franchise player already. So it's sort of like you just kept the consistency there. I don't feel like as if you spiraled up any further or you peaked, that you went down. I feel like anything, you just kept the momentum there.
But you don't think like those questions, can he do it in the Champions League?
Oh, that's the one thing I do give him credit for.
Bang,
that he was comfortable.
You didn't give Jesus credit for champs.
But also the fact that he was the one that kicked off our campaign of scoring at the Champions League, that meant something of where he's like, bruv, I beat the allegations already.
No, 100%.
Oh yeah, first game he done it.
Yeah, first game.
Who do you lot think is your flop of the season?
How many people do you want me to say,
I got one in
bro?
mind. As soon as you said flop.
Yeah, so who do you think was your flop of the season?
It hurts, innit? Because, you know what it is? I'm not even joking. I shout at him to meet me one-to-one training in the pitches, but he didn't. He aired me. It's Fabio Vieira, man.
Yeah.
I think the price, the talent that he has, that he possesses, I'm not seeing that anymore. I don't know where to go.
Would you sell him?
I generally don't see no place where he can make his footprint in the Arsenal team. I don't see it.
What's your one, Cap?
Oh, man, you're number 9.
Jesus, yeah?
You're number 9. That man is proven constantly that he hears Amapiano music in his head when he's kicking ball. I generally worry for him and his decision making at times. He is a great FIFA Street, goals and Beckenham type striker, but then when it comes down to the clutch moments where I need something, he's done nothing, bro. 4 goals. Gabriel Magalhaes has more goals than him this season.
4 goals?
Yes.
I think Ben White's got
I think you got that wrong. What, are you talking about just the Prem?
Yeah, just the Prem. Yeah, cool. It's horrible, bro.
No, you might as well add his 4 other Champions League goals.
Yeah, if you want to be nice. Yeah, if you want to be nice about it. But, bro, it's horrible. Gabriel Magalhaes has more Prem goals than Gabriel Jesus. And Keita has more Prem goals than Gabriel Jesus. I think Ben White might have just about, the same amount of goals as him. Yeah. It's bad, bro. Gabriel Jesus has had his chain snatched from multiple people this season. Who's yours?
Mine one is your number 11. Gabriel Martinelli is clear by far my flop of the season. He's someone that was a clear starter for me in the left wing. I don't think he's been riddled with anything this season apart from excuses and excuses and excuses. People tell me it's a left back. People tell me it's a left centre mid. But funny enough, when Xhaka was playing, people told me it was a striker. When it was Xhaka, they were saying, oh, Xhaka and Nelly are being affected by the striker up top. This season is because Havertz was left centre mid or because or some, who knows? So many excuses. It's funny, they cooked Jesus for his 27 games played. I think only 11 or 12 of them were starts and his 4 goals. But no one talks about Martinelli missing just 3 games of the season and only getting 6 goals. There's 38 games of the season. Is my numbers even wrong? Wait, hold on. Did he miss 1 game?
I missed a few. I
Missed a few games.
No, yeah,
so-
3 games.
missed a few.
He missed 3 games of the season. He played 35 games, got 6 goals. Yeah, I think he scored in 5 of the games because he scored 2 against Palace. I know for a fact he scored 2 against Palace. So he scored in 5 games of the 35 games he played, and no one loves to talk about it. Martinelli's not a younger to me anymore. I looked after, especially after his 15 goals last season, I looked for him to kick on.
Agreed.
So for me, I don't get it twisted. I do think Jesus is the bigger player, the experienced player, the guy we look for to do stuff. But I think I've allowed him because he's been riddled by injuries. If I see the same shit I'm seeing again, yeah, I might be like you, man, and go, what's going on? But he was riddled by injuries. Martinelli, I don't get it. Bare excuses, and I was disappointed with him this season. However, I'm with Guaps. That just because I'm disappointed with him this season and he's my flop of the season, don't mean I want him gone. I just think he's had a bad season. Dust yourself down, work hard, and we go again.
Don't you think the 2 goals against our title contenders adds that little, that lets us like cover the cracks of where he got the pivotal goal against City, the goal against Liverpool as well.
Like, people are gonna say I'm picking on him, but it's funny. People are talking about Zinchenko against Aston Villa, the game we lost 1-0. Martinelli didn't track Bailey.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
The Bayern Munich goal, we got kicked out of the tournament. No one
track
spoke
his runner
about
as well.
it. He didn't track Kimmich.
Oh my days, but he even had a chance where he shot straight out.
Yeah. So it's not even just GA, bro. Like I'm making GA just to simplify it. But
it's just Martinelli on brand, because we can go back to, remember the 2-1 game we lost to Man City 2 seasons ago, and Martinelli's decision making was fucking horrible. Where it's like, bruv, you should have scored.
Do you know what's mad, Chris? I'm one of the rare guys that actually even just appreciates him for who he is. I know he runs or dribbles looking at the grass.
Of course.
I know it.
Yeah.
I know he's not the best on the eye. Guess what? I've accepted him for who he is. I actually embrace it. He needs to. This season I saw a lot of new upgrades. Him trying to cut in, and my brother, just run down the line.
Just run.
Bro, run at them.
Just beat your man.
Well,
and
I
just
see
run
the
balls.
fear in defenders' eyes when he just goes boom. And what he does is he looks like he's going to go byline, cuts into the spaces there.
Trent
but
still
this
has
season,
nightmares over Martinelli all the time.
because you were running at them.
Yeah.
So I don't like this new version. I want my old guy back. I want my brethren back. I don't know, he's met new friends. He went to a DLT motor, met some new brothers. Do you know what I mean? Come back a new man. No,
It's Fabio Vieira, man. Him being friends with him is just messing things up, bro.
Yeah. If that's where it is,
Him being
tell
friends with
that
Fabio
guy to
Vieira.
go back. Yeah.
Bro, he's friends with Fabio Vieira. You get 15 league goals. Come on, man.
Yeah.
My Vieira might have boosted his morale.
Who was your surprise? Like,
That's easy.
Yeah, man. You really said it. Cops has already said it.
yeah.
Cops has already
Kai
said it.
Kai Havertz.
I said,
Can I say who my other one was? If I be fair with you, Trossard.
Mine was Trossard, yeah.
Trossard.
So
Nah.
Kai Havertz and Trossard.
Isn't if you know, you know.
Because
innit?
mine was going to be Trossard because I wasn't surprised by Havertz.
Yeah, with Havertz, it's like I put
Clutch
the stocks.
Clutch
I put the stocks in there from
Seriously.
early, bro.
I mean,
Nah, Trossard. If you know, you know.
Well
Trossard,
done. Thank you
man.
for doing business, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you for
Go
doing
on,
business.
say it.
we were getting cooked on tap.
Yeah.
I remember Trossard when we were signing Trossard, it wasn't cool.
Of
Show your
course.
face.
Modric, everyone was sad that day.
Oh, do you know what?
I was
Do you know-
walking the streets. Tomato.
Do you know who would have been there? Another guy, like my surprise, Jorginho could have been there. 'Cause I know a lot of people wash their
this
hands on him.
I'm
season
surprised.
Bro,
was
no,
another
I'm not
level.
surprised. Like, I wasn't surprised with
Regista.
Kai, but I'm saying he was someone that
Wait,
people were trying
you
to
were
make out.
surprised with Kai?
No, I said I wasn't surprised by Jorginho like I wasn't surprised with Kai.
Wait.
Jorginho, brother.
See, the first time you put that face on.
Brother, the way he rose to the occasion and said, you know what, I'm going to be the OG for you,
Like
man.
that Liverpool game
He just
at
got
home.
tired
Be the
towards the
OG.
end of the
That's all it
season,
was. It's just lack
Because
of
champs, he was getting run out. Like, he was clearly tired.
Jorginho versus Liverpool at the Emirates.
Hey, side note, another disappointment. Yeah, number 5. It's time.
Alright, boom. Who?
Number 5. Horrible.
Anyway, that Bayern, he was being mad. But okay, so now signing. One guy you can sign right now to make us win the league next year.
Go first, Chris.
Oh, see, everyone's gonna say the Isaacs and Bruno. Blah, blah, blah. I honestly think, I'm going to move so left field with this.
I want a left foot.
If we don't do Bruno,
who Bruno G?
yeah. If we
How
don't
does
do
it go?
Bruno, Frankie de Jong.
Okay.
So, are you content with the strikers we have here?
I'm not, but if it's just that one, if we just have to pick one,
Yeah.
Well, I'm not content with the strikers we have, but I'm not leaving the city of London.
Go on.
I'm going West London. I'm grabbing Ivan Toney.
oh no, Guaps!
I see free Harry Kane. Yo, we could bring it back.
Spicy
Telling you.
Giroud, Peronaise Giroud. That's what you want.
Do you know when was the last time Giroud hit 20 league goals, fam? Just have some.
You know that
composure.
man went 10 games with no goal.
Ivan Toney.
Yeah.
Come on, it's fresh off a betting scandal.
Buemo and them man ended up getting. Bro, he came back and cheated again. He moved the ball for the free kick and cheated again.
No, man.
And then
look,
went 10 games without a goal.
this season's a write-off though, man. He was banned for half of it. Came
Come
back.
on, man.
Look, he's going to the Euros.
He came back and got
We'll
4 goals. And then after, was it 4 or 5 goals he got? And then
He got
after
4 goals in 3 games.
I know, yeah.
He turned up.
Yeah, Gabriel, look at your guys, man. Look at your
You want to know
peers.
my one?
I would know him. Actually, do I? No.
Marcus
Oh,
Rashford.
get out of here, man. Get out of here, bro.
I hear it.
Get out of
I
here.
hear it, I
Nah,
hear it.
No, sorry. We have to argue about this, bro. Enough is enough.
Bring
Marcus.
me
You man and this
Marcus
Marcus Rashford agenda,
Rashford.
it stinks. This Marcus Rashford agenda stinks. Gops, tell me why, please,
don't Marcus
bro?
Rashford?
Why do
Can play up
why
front,
do
can
you
play
man-
across the front three.
He doesn't play as a 9.
He can play across
See
the
what
front
you're
three.
talking about with Martinelli?
Yeah.
We used to talk about
Yeah.
the fear strikes in players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rashford, that's another level.
Go and ask Benny Blanco how he feels.
Oh yeah,
when Rashford's
Ben
running.
might hate not
And
playing against
the
Marcus
ball
Rashford.
striking on Marcus Rashford,
So much better than Martinelli, I agree.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a better
Better
finisher,
finisher.
better dribbler. Actually, I didn't want to rub at Martinelli. I like
Yeah,
Martinelli,
yeah,
good
yeah.
player.
Let's not
yeah.
do a Martinelli thing.
But
Because you can
Rashford-
play across the front three.
Wow, man, Rashford's a player where he can hit 20 league goals in the Premier League.
You've seen it, yeah.
You get it?
Have you seen the history of Marcus Rashford?
He's hit 18.
Hit 18, hit 17, then hit 6, then hits an 11, then hit something along those lines. But it's all like
Man
he has
United,
a
though.
sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit
Ah, cool,
season.
but
He's
can
one
you
of
name
them
me the
type
last
of
time
man.
he's had a consistent manager that's like tactically inept? Like,
Okay, how I'll rebuttal
all
that?
stupid managers.
I can't answer that. But how I will rebuttal it is if you speak to any Man United fan, and please do question them about Marcus Rashford's footballing IQ.
I've just got deja
It is
vu.
United fans
I've got
are
deja
cooked.
vu. I remember when Arsenal fans were telling me to ask Chelsea fans about Kai Havertz.
I don't recall that, to be fair with you. All I remember is Chelsea fans saying the March Madness. It was a habit.
March verse or something.
Yeah.
They turned it into March verse, April verse, May verse.
Yeah,
February verse.
that's all I remember them talking
The whole
about.
month, bro.
But the thing is, with Rashford, why I say specifically with him is his IQ stinks. Even that season where he hit those 20 goals, I remember my family members that are Man United fans were saying the same thing to me of where, like, yes, he's getting these goals, but his footballing IQ stinks.
I agree. But I just feel like Arsenal need a player that can dribble whilst they're running.
And the wages as well,
Scary,
bro, that
man.
he's on. Bro, there's other people that could do that, bro.
Bro, I'm just trying to do a left field one. I keep hearing the same names. I feel like there's someone like Marcus Rashford. Apparently, Man United want to let him go for 60 mil, negotiate, get that down to 50, bring him to the castle.
So you man will take 60 mil for him and not 60 mil for Eze.
Eze's another one, though, man. I like Eze, you know.
I like Eze,
It
though.
come out a few days ago saying that his release clause is 60
Yeah,
mil.
but I like Eze though.
I like Eze. I'll
So you
Eze.
take Eze.
The
over
only reason I said
Rashford?
Rashford is because I thought he can play up front as
Rashford's
well.
like Champions League level is proven.
Yeah.
With Eze, it's like, look, I think he has it in him to
Yeah.
flourish at that level. But we haven't seen it though.
But same thing people could have
Rashford's
said about
proven.
Declan Rice.
Yeah.
Same thing people could
Like
have
we
said
see
about
Declan Rice,
Nah,
captain
but
West Ham
Declan
to
Rice-
Conference
yeah,
League.
Declan Rice
He's done it
played
at the
the
World
Euros.
Cup and the Euros. Eze, look, this is his first Euros, isn't it?
Let's see
And
what
we
he
might
does.
get into the Euros now, but
And we
hopefully
just
he
spoke about the
flourishes.
Euros. Who do you think will win the Euros?
Can I be honest?
Germany, you know.
I think bad boy. I was just about to say that. Germany.
Havertz, yeah.
Germany.
Havertz,
I think Germany are gonna do it. I think Germany are gonna do it, bro.
Do you know what?
Home advantage.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna follow the crowd. Gonna say Germany.
Who was you
I was
gonna
gonna
say?
say France.
No, I don't think France will do
gonna
this
say
year.
France.
France is like, it is football. But France is too
'cause I've got-
They're the favourites. They're the favourites.
Yeah, because I've got Havertz
Football don't work
agendas.
like that.
Cool. Alright, cool. Now
Dark horse.
a dark horse, but not one of the dead teams. A dark horse because I wanna do a wild card after that.
Netherlands.
So you've been hearing my fucking
Netherlands.
takes.
Netherlands.
So-
Bro, have you been listening to
No,
our spaces or
no,
something?
no. I haven't even the Eurozone. I didn't even lock in that day. Still,
Yeah,
but yeah, Netherlands.
Dark
In the
horse.
Netherlands.
Hands down, got Netherlands.
I'm going Switzerland.
Switzerland is another good one as well. You know, Switzerland is another good one.
Champions mentality installed
Yeah.
in
But
there
do you know what's
somewhere.
mad? Yeah, no one speaks about Portugal. Portugal got a very good team.
Do you know what the problem is with Portugal is like they have got a good team of good midfielders,
play
but
together.
when they come together, they're horrible.
Yeah.
As a collective, they're horrible, bro.
Alright, wild
Isn't
card.
Ronaldo still in the team?
Yeah.
Ronaldo, listen, if Portugal have a chance, it's not even a diss. Ronaldo can't start.
Can't.
At wild card. My one's Austria.
Austria is a very, very, very good selection. Can I be honest? Do you know who I think will cause problems for people?
Don't say Georgia.
Albania.
Albania.
I think Albania will
This
cause...
guy's trying to stay good, bro.
No, I'll be real. I'll be
Goes
so
after
real.
you, bro.
No.
Albania.
I'll be so real. I feel like randomly, Albania are going to be the random
that's a
ones to
good
cause
wild
problems
card.
for people.
I don't even.
I'm not saying they're going to win it,
Yeah,
but I just think they'll cause a few
that's
upsets.
why I said wild
Yeah,
card,
like
yeah.
one or two upsets.
Do you know what it is? I'm leaning towards Turkey, but after the last tournament where they were the dark horses and what they done, I can't trust them.
Hey.
So I'm gonna go Scotland.
Do you know what? Scotland isn't that bad, you know.
Scotland, man.
McTominay, isn't
What,
McGinn in
Shea
there?
Adams.
Like,
Isn't McGinn in there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
London,
McGinn,
they got
McTominay, Kieran Tierney.
Bro, do you not think you're cooking, bro? What do you think?
No.
Aaron
just-
AK.
Do you know what I feel like? You know what man has said? I've just said different variations of vanilla ice cream. That's all it is.
Fam, what am I saying to you? Who do you think we play at the tournament?
Do I think I'm praying this Bukayo Saka.
Hey, this season, I mean,
I would love to say
Of
Kai
the
Havertz,
Euros?
but I'm trolling.
No,
I think
no.
it'll be Mbappe.
If Germany win it, probably be Musiala.
I can see Musiala carrying that Germany team. You know.
Probably be Musiala.
Oh, Wirtz, man. We don't speak about Wirtz enough.
Wirtz. Yeah.
Yeah, Wirtz is another one
He's
as
good
well.
player.
Oh, Kroos.
Last tournament.
Kroos potentially could be.
PR. They might go for the PR route. Give it to him for his retiring.
Do you know what? That's a good question. You know.
Player of
I
the
think it
tournament.
might
Actually,
be,
can I take my
I think it might be
wild card?
Wirtz.
Croatia.
No, they're not wild card though.
But
They would have been underdog.
What did you say to me in the space the other day?
You know, but it has to
They're
be
old.
a small team for wild card.
Ah, cool. Let me
Yeah,
stick to
Croatia's
Scotland.
like an underdog.
Yeah, I think it might. I think either might be a Wirtz or Musiala. You know, we'll just do a mad thing.
Wirtz or Musiala.
I think Wirtz or Musiala will do the mad
Obviously,
thing.
France will beat it.
Remember, Spain's in it. Italy's in it. Pedri.
Hey, Spain, no, Spain,
Spain ain't.
Spain, no, they ain't
Spain
pissed.
get packed out in midfield.
They
but
on
I've-
piss.
I've-
Who do you think would be the wonder kid for the tournament? I'm going for Xavi Simmons.
Yeah,
If he starts.
Javi Simmons, you need to.
Yeah, if he
You
starts for
need
Netherlands.
to. Why? Because you need a big move.
Yeah.
Javi Simmons needs a
Oh,
big
you-
move.
Lamine Yamal.
Yeah.
Yes, yes,
Amal's
yes.
a good shout as well. Yeah.
It's thingy.
You think
is Andy
Bellingham-
Gemi playing in the
World Cup. I don't think he'll start.
Euros?
On the Euros. I don't
Is
think
Andy
he'll
Gemi
start.
playing?
I don't know.
Even if he starts, if he could start. I don't think so.
No, it's not. He won't start.
What about, would you say Jude Bellingham still qualifies for it? Because obviously,
No, he will qualify per tournament.
No, he's looking
He's
like
young,
a favourite. He's looking like a favourite.
Yeah.
There's certain people that I can't lie. The scope is on you. Like we are watching you. I'm literally hate watching certain man.
Arda Güler for Turkey.
Arda Güler, that could be a good one.
He might do something.
yeah.
Trying to
Yeah.
think of that Georgian guy that plays. Not Kvaratskhelia, I know he's Georgian, but
Who else can there be?
I mean, Ukraine got a few, man.
what about Sesko?
Sesko, potentially. Because there's so much hype around him. But it could be like a Osimhen and AFCON vibes of where people are watching you and it's like,
It's not going
it's
in.
not it, brother. It's not it.
Yeah, and I remember that Osimhen.
Yeah, it's not it, brother.
Scores how much scores? Like one goal or something?
It was one goal. Like 1 goal and 2 assists or something like that.
Stinking.
Yeah, but I can't lie. Yeah, as I'm saying, I'm hate watching Phil Foden.
Is
euros.
it? Why?
I am hate watching
Why
Phil
do you,
Foden.
what's wrong with you, man?
I do not rate Phil Foden, bro. He's
Okay.
good, but he's not that good.
I was literally gonna say. Then who do you lot think is gonna be flop of this?
Phil Foden.
Foden.
Philip
Once
Foden.
listen, it's not even once he puts the English shirt away. It's once his father Pep is not there.
Yep.
Reality
What's that
shows,
bull
isn't it?
bitch isn't there? Bro, he can't rise up to the occasion, bro.
He never rises up when
I don't
Pep's
think
not
it'll
there.
be
For England,
Wait,
no.
name me a moment. Pep's not managing him. He rises up to the occasion.
We'll wait.
I'll sit. I could say it the
We'll
whole
wait.
night. I'll go tomorrow if I have to.
I don't think Foden will be flop at the tournament.
Who do you think
All
it's
he
going
has
to be? You say Harry Kane?
No,
No,
Harry Kane's.
I don't think it'll be an
Probably,
English person,
probably.
you know. I'm thinking it might be, if Portugal don't do well like you're saying they won't, it might be a Portuguese player, like a Bernardo Silva or someone.
Oh, but that's not news. That's like you saying that water's wet, grass is green, bro.
Yeah, but Bernardo Silva's cold. So
Look, he is, but it's like a sense of that's not
You know
that's
what it is?
nothing
I hear
new.
it, but I'm never saying this because it's like a crazy take, but I generally feel like I don't think France will have the greatest of
Bro,
tournaments.
I was just about to say that, Gops. I swear down to you. I was about to say potentially.
Mbappe.
I'm worried about Mbappe.
Yeah.
And you know what it is?
I am worried for
Or
Mbappe.
Dembele or someone like
I
that.
am.
Yeah.
It's mainly Mbappe. I'm worried
and
for.
I think about it's mainly because everyone's just automatically saying
Yep.
France winners. Football
Yep.
don't work like that, team.
Yeah.
We've seen it
and
numerous
guess
times.
you're at Real Madrid now, B. Anything you're doing is under the big microscope.
saying, bro?
Facts.
Anything you do, you've got this big move right now, and this is looking like your statement tournament to some extent. There's no excuse why France can't win and shouldn't win.
They have to do, bro.
Hey, but do you know what's mad, yeah? We've got to round this up. But before we round it up, Cap's the guest. And I know Cap's wanting to be doing something for a minute.
Yeah.
So, Cap, I want you to round up this episode by giving a speech to the Arsenal fans you don't think act like they support the club.
Hey, yeah. Mox. You mainly, bro.
Name dropping.
Mox, mainly you,
hell.
bro.
Hey!
Stop being overreactional to all Arsenal fans and stop getting drawn out by rival fan bases to say clickbait-worthy things and have emotional reactions. Understand the process of what we're going through. Be patient and understand it is going to happen. We're going to get there. The main things that you lot are saying is just based off of a bait of you getting drawn out by rival fan bases. Stop listening to man that finished 6th, 8th. Stop listening to man that were looking as favourites of the title race this season and flopped, and their greatest manager, that bitch, has decided to quit. Stop listening to these man, bro. Stop listening to these AI fans. Just use logic and understanding. That's all I'll say. Up the Arsenal, man. N5, North London forever, man.
Okay, Cap.
That name drop caught me.
Hey,
Oh,
that is
I had
funny.
to, bro. Stop being reactional. It's not just him, it's bare man. Stop being overreactional,
is
bro.
getting clipped, I
I've
think.
heard the spaces of where them, even my fellow brothers and my Nigerian gooners, bro. Stop being overreactional. I hear you, man, just shouting. I cannot get it. He cannot do anything. He cannot do nothing. I hear you, man. You're frustrated. I understand.
Gunners.
But you're biting the bait.
joking,
You're biting the bait just because the fact of Man United fans are drawing you out, Tottenham fans are drawing you out, Liverpool fans are drawing you out, Chelsea fans are drawing you out. That's where it is. Just be
No, it's
realistic.
not just mocks in it. If I just touch my hair a bit, you know what I'm talking about.
Well, you're touching your cap.
No, I'm just saying if I had no hair, innit? If I was bald.
What am I saying to you? Are you up to anything recently? I see you were doing stuff before. I mean, a few of them little interviews, and you do the podcast Battle on the Roof.
Yes, Battle on the Roof still going on for all battle rap fans. Make sure you look into that. It's a weekly podcast that we do reciting, just recovering, recapping. Sorry, battle rap. No capping. That's coming back as well. It's going to be a lifestyle podcast as well, which is literally just in-depth conversations, just talking the things. To be fair with you. But yeah, just more stuff in general. I'll be popping in and out of like the Hoopers and Shooters spaces and hopefully just trying to, I want to do a bit more sport related content and stuff like that as well now moving forward. But yeah, man, we're winning the league next year, man.
Facts.
Yeah? Love Caps, love Bops. We'll be back next season, cuzzy. Do you know what I mean? We're still out here.
Oye, Tommy, dame el fuego, papi.
I'm just trying to see that, let's see.